Hi Leo, my name is Tiana and welcome to my channel Inspired by Ease. I am so happy that you found my new growing channel, and I really hope that this week's message really resonates with you and helps you in some way. I also really want to thank all the new subscribers that have come on recently. I really appreciate you. Before we get into your reading, Leo, I just have to say that of course this is general. You can switch around the characters. I might be talking about you or another key player in your life. And my readings aren't date specific, even though I put the month and the year in the title. It's just to help my little channel be found. So if today's message doesn't so much resonate with you, feel free to check back at my earlier readings I have done for Leo, as well as your moon and rising signs, or any message that you feel called to watch and listen to, because that is spirit speaking through you and guiding you to the messages that you need to hear at this time. Also, I am opening up my doors to work one-on-one, do personal readings. So if you are interested in a one-on-one reading with me, feel free to check out the description box and click on my email address and send me an email, and or reach out to me on Instagram or Reddit or wherever. You feel free, Facebook, and I will respond to you as soon as I can within 24 hours. So, with all that out of the way, let us get into your reading, Leo. You have discernment, and this is the energy of detachment, being a witness with no reactions, but just being in balance. And if you don't know, this card is from my Sacred Geometry Oracle deck, and you can just think of this as energetic medicine that your body needs at this time, Leo. So just take it in. It might not make sense to you cognitively, but your soul understands it. So there is an importance of speaking clearly from the heart, speaking your truth, and you might be experiencing some heart healing going on, and you might be coming into some deep, profound wisdom. And this is just a reminder to check in with yourself throughout the day. How are you feeling? And how are you speaking? And are you speaking clearly? Are you speaking from the heart? Are you speaking from a balanced, centered place? Yeah, this is all really amazing. Let me just check back in the book because it does have other recommendations to really. Oh, yes. Are you observing and listening to others without giving your opinion? So sometimes people just want to talk, they just need to vent. And it is through our intuition where we can say, does this person need my advice or input right now? Or do they just need me to listen to them and hear them and see them and just really be present with them? So, yes, discernment is just this very Buddhist way of living, just without detachment and just being able to have that peace coming from within, and whatever is coming towards you, you are responding in this just neutral way. And so it's a really great practice, Leo, definitely. Not to say that you can't get excited, you can't get hyped up, of course, but we also don't want to be reacting from fear or judgment or worry. We really want to come more into our heart space and come into that space of unconditional love and calm. Because if we are calm on the inside, if we feel peaceful in the inside, everything in our life will begin to reflect that. And I really love Caesar Milan, the dog whisperer, and he's all about being calm. And I wish I could remember all the things that he says, but it's like calm, confident, assertive, and joyful, maybe. But calm is always like the first baseline that he gives dog owners who are struggling with their dogs. So yes, there might be an importance of just that inner peace. So now we're going to jump into the fairies. Leo, oh my goodness. So you have Epona's wild daughter. We'll just focus on her really quick, actually. You have Epona's wild daughter, and this is energy that I feel that you are moving through, Leo. This represents fears and nightmares and perhaps like old wounds and things like that. And I did mention you might be going through some kind of heart healing with all of the green in that card. And this is something that you are moving through, and you are definitely going to move through it. And it's gonna just make your life so much better by healing from all of this, because where you're going, you don't want to take this kind of energy with you. And you can see that Epona is with this girl that is in a lot of pain, maybe going through the dark night of the soul kind of process. And we have the owl down at the bottom. So, and I did mention wisdom. You might be coming into some deep, profound wisdom or insight about yourself or about your situation or about other people. So yeah, that represents, the owl represents wisdom. And Epona's wild daughter, Dorcha, is the gatekeeper of despair. So she helps lead people through despair out on the other side of relief. So I do want to say that your angels and guides are with you during this time of great healing, Leo. And this is an energy that you're moving through, and I feel like you are going to move through it pretty quickly. It might feel this very condensed moment of time that's really, really, really painful. But if you can just stick with it, stick it out, and do the spiritual heart healing and cleansing that you need to do, cry it out, do that inner child work, it's going to be over just like that. This could just be a day. This could just happen over the course of a day or a few days, in the week ahead. So you're doing amazing, amazing work, Leo, and it's all going to pay off. It's all going to pay off. And it is going to, after you heal this part of yourself, it is going to help you come into more balance with who you are and help you find more inner peace, really and truly. Like the things that used to trigger you, you know, it isn't going to trigger you anymore because you healed that part of yourself. And it might just be like a little small part of you that is still wounded over this past event or something of that kind. But that's what's running the show most of the time. That's just how it works, because it wants to be integrated and healed. So the next card that you have, again, there's a huge focus on the heart. We have Ilby the Retriever. So this is a deep, deep, deep desire, perhaps, of healing, something that you've always wanted to heal. Maybe you didn't even know if you could really recover from this or heal from this. And it is my belief that anything can be healed and integrated and come back into the light again and be integrated back into God consciousness. Anything. So this is a really deep desire. Maybe an aspect of you has to be integrated back into source, or just a deep desire for a certain kind of relationship, a certain goal that you have financially, a place that you've always wanted to live or travel to. It really could be anything, but there really is a focus on the heart here, and that there's a deep desire that is wanting to be met. And I also want to say, one moment. It is also, by healing this part of you, you are going to come into more awareness about your innate skills and abilities. Like I said, wisdom. You are going to come into some kind of wisdom or insight about yourself, I want to say. And it's about your unique gift, the gift that only you can give, Leo. And it's a gift that you give all your friends, a gift that you give all your family members, anyone that comes into contact with you. And I want to say that when you heal this part of yourself, you're going to come into more insight. You're going to have a different perspective on yourself, basically. So this is really, really amazing. And this is a part of yourself. And a part of healing sometimes is just acknowledging how bad it was. Sometimes the inner child inside of us just really wants us to acknowledge how bad that was. Because as adults, we would rather just sweep things under the rug or pretend that things weren't as bad as they really were. They might not have been as bad as an adult, but as a child, that was not right, man. So sometimes it's just that acknowledgement. And Ilby the retriever represents loyalty and commitment. So having that loyalty and commitment of healing, of being your inner child's best advocate and protector and healer and nurturer. So the next card we have more green, more heart stuff, more heart healing. We have honesty. So yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. So perhaps there is a need for you to be honest about something with yourself. I feel like this is all an inner journey that you are going on. Of course, for other Leos, you might need to be honest and upfront with other people. You might need to say, hey, listen, this isn't working out, or I'm not happy here, or, you know, you might need to have a discussion. By healing this, you might be coming into awareness and saying, hey, I deserve to be treated better, and or you're just going to have more confidence here. So yeah, there's something that you are I'm feeling more that this is more of something that you need to be honest with about yourself, and then that's just going to come through with your other relationships, with the other projects, with your career in the workplace. Yeah, and I feel like it's a bit painful to be honest like that. So, Leo, you are doing amazing. There's a lot of heart healing that is going on here. And if you would like to continue with me and really dive deeper into all that is going on here, I'd love for you to join me in the extended. It's just $5. And if not, I totally understand. In summary, you are going through this major heart healing and cleansing and coming to terms with certain things, and all to become more peaceful, more balanced, more centered, have more harmony in your life, and to really come to terms and understanding about what your pearl is, what your innate unique gift that you can give that no one else can give. And I think that is really beautiful, Leo. So as I say at the end of all my videos, you are never ever alone. I love you so much. You are so loved. And always be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And again, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, just shoot me an email. My email address is down in the description box down below. And until next time, much love and blessings, Leo. Bye. Mwah.